G'day everyone, Dan here. I'm just going to make up some smoked cheese Kransky hot dogs on my smoker. I've done these heaps on the smoker and they come up really good, but the wife said, why don't we do hot dogs? So I was like, yeah, why not? So I've got the main ingredient, the cheese Kranskys. These are the Don ones. I don't know if you can see those. Cheese Kransky. Bacon and onion. I've never put onion on the smoker before, but I'm going to throw them on. I'm just waiting for it to heat up a little bit more. I've got the bowl of water in there as usual. Then all that'll go on. We'll smoke it up, leave it for about an hour, and then I'll toast the hot dogs and see how it goes. So that water's bubbling away nicely now. I'll just add this second part to the smoker. And today I'm going to use mesquite. I don't really have any other. I've got mesquite and applewood, but I'm just going to throw a small chunk or two of this into there. This takes a while to burn, the old mesquite. It's a nice hardwood. I might even just throw one chunk. That should probably be enough. Oh, bugger it. And we're in the corner there. Get that all going. And now I'll add all my other ingredients. So we shall add all that to the smoker. Just put the Kranskys probably more towards the centre. I want the bacon to go on the outside so it crispies up nicely. As you can see, I'm just going to chop this up really finely once it's cooked to go on those hot dogs. And I find to the outside, it'll just crispy it up a lot more, crispy up that fat, give you a nice crispy bacon. I'll get that on there. The 2 onions, hopefully that softens right up and I can slice that up into nice fine slices as well. So that should take probably about an hour and we'll see how that goes. Okay guys, so we're back after about half an hour. It's sitting at a nice steady 105 degrees. So it should be cooking quite nicely. And there we go, that's what we've got on the inside there at the moment. So the onions probably going to need a bit longer than anything else, but as you can see the bacon there's taken on that smoke quite nice. I haven't flipped that or anything. I was just going to leave that the way it is. Hopefully that'll crispy up a bit more on these edges. The heat comes directly up the side, obviously where the water bowl isn't, so we'll give that another, I don't know, half an hour or so, maybe even another hour. And see how that goes. I did flip the sausages about 15 minutes ago. Sorry, the cheese Kranskys. So we'll just give that about half an hour and have a look again, see how we're looking. I might need to take the onions and slice them up and fry them inside, but that's fine. Not too concerned about that. And we'll see how the bacon crispies up. Like I said, it's sitting at 105 degrees. When that water, it won't in this case because it's not cooking long enough. If that water wasn't there, it'd probably cook a lot quicker and these crispy up a lot more, but I'm not too concerned. I'm going to chop that bacon up nicely for the hot dogs. So we'll come back in half an hour and have a look. So I'm coming up on an hour now, and what I'm going to do, just check that out now. You can see that bacon starting to crispy up nicely. The sausage is also coming along rather well. I'll give that one more flip. The onion's just a bit tough still. I don't know if it's going to... It smells nice. I can smell the onion coming off that. The outside's good, but I think the inside's going to be a little bit raw. So I'm just going to take that off and chop it up. And we'll have a look. I'll come back in a minute once I've chopped that up. And then I'm going to get it onto the grill. So I'll come back in a sec after I've chopped it up. Right, so I've chopped that onion up. It's actually quite nice, quite sweet, but not kind of cooked how I want it for a hot dog. So I'm going to put that on the skillet. I've actually got my potbelly stove over here, and I'm heating oil up in the pan right now. That's an old power disc on a couple of Mac rims I made into a potbelly with the chimney, and I'm just heating that oil up now. One other thing I've done is I just moved the Kranskys to the edge to get more direct heat. Down there that water's nearly gone. I didn't put much in, but I want to give it a bit more direct heat just to really crispy it up a bit. The bacon's looking really nice, so I'm just going to add that onion to the fry pan, add a little bit of beer to it, obviously do some beer fries. I don't know if I can hold the camera and do that at once. It's probably not hot enough anyway yet. I'll give that a couple more minutes. I'll add this onion and get some beer into it and get it to that nice soft onion we need for hot dogs. Yeah, so that fry pan's nice and hot now, so I'm just going to add this onion. There we go, into there. And I'll get some beer into that, just a touch. Like those beer onions. There we go, nice and sizzly. Exactly what I want. So I'll let them cook for a few minutes, soften right up. And I'll get my spatula, of course, and give those a bit of a stir around. And that's what I want. Nice bare onions. Come back and put the buns in the smoker to crispy them up and just toast them slightly. And then we should be ready to make hot dogs. Right, so I've got our buns ready to go on. I'm just going to place them on here in some space and toast them up. I mean, if I can find enough space on this thing, to be honest. 1, 2, move those back, and 3. So they'll start to toast up in that smoker over the next 5 to 10 minutes. It's alright, I might remove that bowl from in there as well. The one thing I am going to do, these onions have been cooking now for a couple of minutes. See, they're starting to soften right up. I haven't given them any seasoning, so I was actually just going to throw a bit of garlic powder and salt on those, just to give them a little bit of seasoning. Bit extra flavour in there, really, more than anything. And I can't put the cracked pepper on while filming, so I'll do that. A little bit more beer, just in there. And cracked pepper, and I'll stir them around a little bit more. And that should make those onions nice and tender and very tasty. Okay guys, so I'm back. I've got the cabana now done and ready to go. It's a bit warm. And our onion, which I just finished off in the fry pan after I cut it up and sliced it with some beer, as you saw. This is the bacon. As you can see, it's almost jerk in it, so it's nice and crispy, and even the meaty parts are crispy, almost like a bacon chips that you can buy. So we've got those for it. We've got our cheese. I've got olives for myself. I don't know if Louise wants some. I've got barbecue sauce. And I'm just finishing off the actual buns there now, toasting them straight above the coals. I'll give them a couple more minutes and I'll be happy to go with loading them up. So just give that another minute and we'll come back and we'll load these up. So I've done Louise's already. She's eating hers in the background, but I'm going to do mine a little bit different. Louise says to me, you're supposed to cut them through the centre and slide them in, but that's cool. A little bit different. So I've just put my sausages on, my bacon, wherever it goes, which I'm not too concerned either side, because I'm going to toast. I'm going to actually bake these a little bit more. It's a bit rustic. I don't work for McDonald's, so I'm not used to making things look pretty. So I'm just going to load these up. I'm going to put some olives on one. See how it goes. I like olives at the best of times, so we'll see how that goes. Not many. Some barbecue sauce on there as well. What's that? Yep, the barbecue sauce. Oh yeah, listen to that. And load that right up with cheese. And I'm going to place that back in so the cheese melts. Another 5 minutes or so, and then that should be right to eat. Just going to put that back in the smoker. Put the lid back on. Give it 5 minutes, and then that should be it. All right, so I've had them in the smoker for about 4 or 5 more minutes just to melt that cheese. It hasn't melted quite through, but I didn't want to burn the buns anymore, so it's very, very hot. It looks very nice though, and smells good. So I don't know if I want to actually bite into that. Yeah, very hot, but not too bad. I'm happy with that. There you go. Cheese Kransky hot dogs on the smoker. Until next time, this is Dan, out.